Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Joining me for the first time is Jared, the Nite Train Gooden. Jared, what's going on, brother? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, brother. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Where am I catching you? Are you? It looks like you're in the bathroom. It's not business time, is it?
No, yeah, I'm in the bathroom. It's actually the most lighting I have in my house. Like I got the most light bulbs in here, and you can see me.
It's
I'll tell
perfect.
everybody, darkness is my friend, man. I blend in too well.
So we needed all that extra lighting, is what you're saying, huh?
Well, yes, sir.
So Jared, you had been scheduled to compete at LFA 59 to face Cal Stewart, but just two weeks ahead of your scheduled bout, Cal received the call up to the UFC. Have you heard anything as far as an opponent yet?
Oh, yes, sir. I signed the contract 2 days ago. Now I'm fighting. I am still fighting for LFA 59 February 1st. I'm now fighting Stephen Newell. He's a 9-0, a welterweight, a very top prospect. Yeah, I can't wait to be in there with him now. You know what I mean? I do still wish I can fight Kyle Stewart down the road. Now I know just be in UFC for more money. But I'm looking forward to fighting Stephen Newell. Like I said, 9-0 guys can look great on my resume.
Awesome. Yeah, there you go. So, how did you take the news when you first found out that Kyle got the call up? I saw your tweet. It seemed very admirable to me.
I appreciate you. Of course, at first, when I first heard, I was very disappointed. I believe I woke up to the news. Yeah, one of my friends, Daniel Levi, texted me. He's like, "Hey, did you hear it?" I'm like, huh, "What are you talking about?" And he just started, and he texted me, told me how Kyle got the call. And of course, I was very, very disappointed because I was looking forward to that fight. Kyle Stewart's a very game opponent, 11-1. I'm 12-2. That just calls for, fight of the year kind of fight. And I know he wants to bang. But like I said, after I was a little disappointed, I trust God. I know God's plan, so I trusted that He was going to take care of me, and that I was still going to have an opponent for February 1st, and now I do. So I'm very like, even though it didn't go the way I wanted to, I'm still getting a good fight, a tough guy, and I'm going out there to bang.
Who knows what's good or bad, right?
Exactly. Hey, only God knows.
Hey, there you go. I'm sure you had to have watched those fights this past weekend. What did you think of Kyle's performance?
Man, and what's funny is I actually didn't watch this fight. Of course, I heard the news, and everyone my friends started texting me. He's like, "Hey, Kyle got choked out in 2 minutes. That's the point of exactly what you would have done." I'm like, "Oh, great, thanks for telling me that." You know what I mean? Like, especially being on UFC, I would have loved to be the guy to choke him out. But like I said, it was. I still haven't seen the fight, but hearing he had choked out in 2 minutes doesn't surprise me. He took the fight on a week's notice. Of course, he's not going to be as strong as he wanted to. Like I've been there. I've cut a lot of weight really quickly, so I don't believe it was his best performance. I'm going to believe that it wasn't his best performance. That he's tougher than that, and the guy just caught him at a bad time. But it is what it is.
Perhaps a little bit of UFC jitters contributes to that too.
So
So I saw on your Instagram you're also a big Cowboy Cerrone fan. Were you able to catch his fight?
Oh yes, I love Strode. I wouldn't miss a Strode fight, bro. I would not miss a Strode fight. Oh, I love it. Of course, he started off kind of slow, like Strode does, but man, he started lighting that boy up. I was so happy. Oh my goodness, those knees, man, those kicks. That head kick was so beautiful. Of
Oh,
course, we all saw it coming. You know what I mean? That's how his head kicks from the body shots, and
exactly.
just beautiful, beautiful performance. If he gets that fight with Connor, that would be amazing. I hope he rather fights me instead. You know what I mean? After I knock out Stephen Newell, I believe we get that UFC call, and I'd love to fight the Australian man. That's my idol. You know what I mean? And there's a I live by that saying: you train until your idols become your rivals. And I'd love to stand across the cage from Donald Cerrone and bang it out, man.
Man, well said. I was just going to ask you about that. Would that be a little weird to you to fight somebody that you admire so much?
No, not at all. I fought friends. Sad to say, I didn't have the best performance against my friends, but I finally found how to flip that switch where I can handle it's just business. And so, like, even though I love Shoney, we're not friends yet. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't met him, and you know what I mean. He doesn't know how cool I am. So, like, still be business. You know what I mean? Like, we go out there, have a great time. But after the fight, I'd love to meet his family, his new baby son. I love him to meet my mom. You know what I mean? I buy him a 12 pack. I'd love to kick it and just rewatch the fight with him. You know what I mean? And just like, oh man, you need me right there. I damn near shit myself. It's like, yeah, I punched you. I hit you really hard, right? Just like I'd love to be his friend after the fight. Though.
Yeah, split a beer with him or something.
Oh, definitely. I don't even drink, but I drink with him.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So I saw that you're obviously the fan of Donald, but what did you think about Alex Hernandez and how he addressed Cowboy like throughout the lead up of the fight?
Uh, so how the way he handled it, everybody knows if you get in Cerrone's head, you can win the fight. You know, because like if you like the way Nick Diaz fought him, you know, cursed him out a lot, talked a lot of shit, and you can see it obviously affected Donald Cerrone's game. I believe what we saw out there was Donald Cerrone get better, and he finally got over it. You know what I mean? But how Alex handled it, I didn't like it. You know what I mean? I think I hate how everybody's trying to become a Conor McGregor. Everybody's trying to talk shit to get quote unquote more views for their fights so they can get more popular. It's like, dude, not everybody's Conor McGregor. Be your own person. You know what I mean? You don't have to talk shit to sell a fight. One, you're fighting Cerrone. That's the fight's already sold. But be you. Go out there and do you, man, and let your fists, you know what I mean, promote you. You don't have to talk shit like Conor McGregor does, man. Be your own man. So I don't like how he handled it, and yeah, I'm not a fan for sure.
It tends to seem a little unnatural when some of these fighters are trying to talk smack. It's like you can almost see it that almost they don't believe it. You know what I mean?
100%. It's not in their character, but they're trying to, like I said, everybody's trying to do the Conor McGregor, the Conor McGregor effect, you know.
Hmm.
So yeah, like I said, you can read it in a person, and me, I love to see it. I love to see when somebody try to talk shit and it doesn't fit them. It's like, all right, bro, I know I've already beaten you, because like if you're trying to get into my head, that means I'm already in yours. So you've lost. I'm just gonna go out there and beat you in public now.
Hmm. So getting back to you, brother, does the changing of an opponent this close to the fight concern you at all? I mean, I know a lot of people like to scout their opponents and their style ahead of the bout, but this won't leave you much time to do that. I mean, I see you're smiling. Obviously, you feel pretty confident about it.
Yeah, very confident. I'm not like everybody else. I don't scout my opponents. My teammates and my coaches do that for me. And don't be wrong, I'll go in there and I'll probably watch one fight of yours to see how you're gonna come out there, like your stance or whatever, so I can pick that apart. But I'm not somebody who's gonna try to find all the video on you and try to study you. That's not who I am. I rather go out there and for you to surprise me, because I believe in MMA you have to evolve or you'll die. You know what I mean? Like look at all the old school. Old school's dying out and new school's taking over. You know, so if you watch my first fight or my first 5 fights, I'm a totally different fighter now. I evolve from every fight, winning or losing. I don't care. I'm very, I'm very nitpicky about me. You know what I mean? If somebody lands a shot on me, I'm upset. You know what I mean? So I believe in evolving, and if I don't believe in watching my opponents, because I'm going to believe you evolve. You know what I mean? Like if you used to throw a jab and dropped your hand after every jab in your first fight, I'm not going to look for that in the fight. Like, oh, he always drops his hand. Let me wait for that perfect moment to throw my overhand right. No, I'm going to believe you evolved, and I'd rather figure you out in the fight than try to study you and be wrong in the fight. You know, because that's what's happened to me before. I've tried to pick people apart, and when I get in there, it's a totally different game. So I just believe everybody does that now. Evolve or die.
Hmm. So LFA is a top promotion for you, or to fight for. How do you feel about that opportunity?
I can't wait, man. You know, like I'm giddy, bro. You're like I'm cutting weight and everything right now, and that part sucks. But I'm happy to fight for LFA, bro. I'm finally gonna be on TV again. I have ADD, bro, so I love the attention, bro. I love doing interviews, and I can't wait to go out there, man. Like y'all gonna see like Nite. If you ever never seen me fight before, man, check me out on YouTube. I'm Nite Train, but man, watch me out there February 1st, man. I'm gonna go out there and have a good time, put on a great show. Everybody's gonna know who I am after this. You know, it's gonna be. I just can't wait.
Awesome, man. So, what is it about fighting that makes you want to turn this into a career? I mean, it's not a normal thing, I feel like, for somebody to want to beat somebody up for a living. You know what I mean?
100%. And that's why I want to do it. It's not normal because I'm not a normal person, you know. And I tell people, you can ask all the chicks I've dated and stuff. I tell them I hate normal people, because normal people are like, oh, the sky's blue. It's such great weather. I don't want to hear about that. Tell me something weird. You know what I mean? Like I'm weird. Be weird. You know what I mean? I love people who are weird. So like I said, it's not normal, and I love it, man. I've been fighting since I was a kid, and what's funny is my mom is my hero, because she showed me at a young age how to be a fighter. You know, she's always been fighting for me and my sister while we've grown up. Like my mom's a single mother, didn't really need any help from anybody else. She did it herself, and she, like I said, she's always been fighting for me. So she showed me what a real fighter is, and now I go out there and I take that to the cage. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to provide for my mom. You know, and I tell her, like I ask her all the time, what's your dream car, mom? And she tells me it's going to be she wants a gold Lexus. You know what I mean? She doesn't care what kind of Lexus. She just wants a gold Lexus, and I'm going to buy that for her myself one day. And I can't
Oh man,
wait.
that's awesome, bro. We can relate there. That's cool.
Thank
I
you.
love it, man. So I saw you're also a musician as well. That has to be a relaxing change of pace for you.
Oh yes, sir. I love to play guitar. Man, I played in 6 different bands. I played a little bit in Lawrenceville, a little bit in Atlanta. Yeah, man, I love to play. Like I said, I've been playing. I'm 25 now. Woo, I'm old. I've been playing for 10 years, man. I love it. You know what I mean? Like one of the songs I'm learning right now is called "Love Not Wrong" by Eden. For some reason I'm falling in love with EDM, but that's one of the songs I'm learning right now. But I'm playing it acoustic. It's just a beautiful song, guys. If you have a chance, check that out. It's a beautiful song. But yeah, man, I love playing guitar. I love jamming with my friends. It's very relaxing. It's just, man, I don't know. Like I would love to also do that one day. You know, be in front of a crowd and just jam out. That'd be awesome. Like I said, man, I want attention.
Right, right. It's also nice to get in touch with that artistic side, right?
Oh yes, sir. Very. And plus, like I take that into the cage. Like I tell people, like just because we're like break down the word or the break down MMA, what it stands for, mixed martial artist. I'm an artist. I'm gonna go out there. The canvas is like my clean slate of canvas, and your blood is my paint. You know what I mean? I'm an artist. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna decorate my canvas with your blood. You know what I mean? So that's why, like I said, like I'm an artist with a guitar. I'm an artist out there in the cage.
Damn, man, I love it. Canvas conversations. That is perfect, right? Painting the canvas with somebody's blood. Wow.
100%.
So no matter the opponent, man, how do you see this next contest going?
Man, it's gonna end very brutally. I don't give people rounds anymore because I'm always wrong, but I'm always right when I say it's gonna be a gnarly finish. I'm gonna finish this man. Like I said, he's 9-0, so he hasn't tasted defeat. I'm gonna be happy to be the first one to take him there. You know, so it's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait. Just expect brutal viciousness from me, and that's like, you know how Shorty wants the legacy, the name of the guy who fight anytime, anywhere, always out for a fight. I want that too, but I want to be known as like the most brutal motherfucker there is. You know what I mean? I come out there, I come for blood. Hey, we can chill and talk and be friends after the fight, but in the fight, I'm coming to hurt you for sure.
Oh man, what a legacy that would be, brother. Well, Jared, it's been a pleasure to chat with you, my man. Before I let you go, if you have anybody that you want to thank or shout out, please do.
Yes, I want to give a shout out to my boy Daniel Levi. He's been sponsoring me. He has his 2 promotions, Best Pick Fights and Half the Battle. Also got my boy William Keith Anderson. He sponsors me. He's a great realtor. If you're looking for any place in Georgia, I definitely tell you to look him up. And definitely a good shout out to my people who make my shorts and my shirts. The Prototype team, guys. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to their hometown in Arizona. So I can't wait to get my gear out there, bro. Meet the man who's always been making my gear. It's gonna be a great time, bro. Can't wait to see you guys. Check me out on LFA February 1st. It's gonna be a great fight.
Thank you, brother Jared. We appreciate it. Guys, keep your eye out. Like he said, February 1st on AXS TV. Don't miss it.
Thank you, brother. Y'all take care.